Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of G.P.S. This month, a new look at Maslow's pyramid, a panic attack app, and cheating rotten kids. We have two guests. The first is Barbara Vermeulen, entrepreneur and co-founder of The Expert Box, and Ron van Es, an organizational change agent. This month's episode won't feature news from consumer and society, but you had an entire special devoted to you, so to make up to the other fields, this month one of the work fields will get an extra news item. I know, calm down. Now let's dive right in with the first news item and the first work field. Labor and organization. As I said, Ron van Es has made a Maslow 2.0, if you will. Ron took a look at the top layer of Maslow's pyramid, self-actualization. Ron differs from Maslow, however, in two important ways. 1. People don't just go up in their learning process, they move from side to side. As Ron says, living is learning. Falling down and getting up are all part of the process. 2. The other. Other people are indispensable in this process. In order to realize self-actualization, Ron proposes a model that he has developed, the personal purpose model. This model consists of 4 steps: knowing, acknowledging, skill, and compassion. Knowing means knowing something on an instinctual level. You know that a certain job is bad for you. You know that staying in that job won't get you anywhere. Then it comes down to acknowledging that knowledge, accepting that this situation is bad for you. Then comes skill. Skill in this case means the skill to listen, to act, to make a plan, to set goals for yourself, figuring out what you want. This job is bad for me? Fine. Now what? Learn. Do your research. Then it comes down to compassion, the other. You can't do it all alone, so do you see the other? Do you allow yourself to be seen, in doubt, in uncertainty? Compassion leads to knowing. You've gained knowledge from the other, now you have to acknowledge that you have to act on that knowledge. So the circle continues, falling down and getting up, but always in compassion. Ron's model can help you realize self-actualization in your job or in your private life. Second working field is healthcare and well-being. Barbara Vermeulen has created a panic attack app called the Butterfly Diaries. Usually when someone is prone to panic attacks, psychologists encourage someone to write down the details of the attack. When did it happen? How long was the attack? What triggered it? The advantage of writing it down is that the patient becomes aware of their thoughts during an attack and so gain more control and understanding of their affliction. It also helps their psychologist to better understand their affliction. The app would take the need away to always carry a form with you or to sit down and fill in the form somewhere. The Butterfly Diaries make it easier to record a panic attack. The app is easy to use and allows people to know things like time and date, duration, symptoms, people around you, and effects. The app can be downloaded at the Google Play Store and the link is in the description. Third news item is from education and development. Apparently, kids cheat more if you tell them they're awesome. According to 2 studies of the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education, children who were told they were very smart had the tendency to cheat more. Co-author Professor Kang Lee said,
praising is good. However, we have to choose the right kind of praise. For adults, when we praise, something comes to our mind very quickly is, you are so smart, you're such an artist, you're such a musician, when your child has done something well. But we have to kind of be mindful about not doing that. We stay away from these kind of generic labels, but rather to focus on their actions. You know, you did very well, you worked very hard, and you played this piece, music piece very well. Things like that, very concrete about what they have done, not who they are.
Praise, as the research shows, should be given with consideration. You're better off saying you did a good job than saying you're so smart. As promised, one of the work fields will get an extra news item. And the field is healthcare and well-being. Avatar therapy for schizophrenics. The National Institute for Health Research is using avatar therapy to allow schizophrenics to talk to the voices in their heads. The therapy allowed patients to create an avatar, a visual representation of the source of their hallucinations. This avatar was known as the persecutor. The persecutor's speech closely matches the voice in their heads. Patients were then encouraged to engage in a dialogue with the avatar, who was controlled by a therapist. But instead of letting the voice dominate the submissive patient, the therapist could control the avatar, so it would slowly yield control to the patient as time passed. There is a video of it here.
You're rubbish. You're rubbish.
You're a waste of space.
Can you go away, please?
That's good, Lauren. That's good, but can you try and make it a bit stronger?
The therapy has showed a decrease in psychotic symptoms and hallucinations. More research in this matter is forthcoming. This was this month's episode. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you want more content, and Global has both a Facebook and a LinkedIn. See you next time.